A man is given three kinds of ultimate happiness: to find love, to hear the voice of his child, and to find his river. Over 100 years ago, a young Norwegian, Hans Corning, came to the Pasvik River Valley, the river that was bringing waters from Lake Inari to the Barents Sea. He was drawn to the north by the birds. Here he defined and described 172 bird species and called this place the bird's paradise. He observed the birds, studied, described, stuffed them and collected eggs. The birds were part of how he made his living. This life wasn't easy. Sami, Norwegians, Finns and Russians lived side by side in the Pasvik River Valley. They fished, hunted, cultivated the wilderness land to subsist and feed their families. One day, in the hard-working family of Nils Rotila, one of the first Finnish inhabitants of the Pasvik River Valley, Hans saw Nils' daughter Elsa. She was as fine as white swan, pure like river waters, full of light like the northern summer night. After getting married, Hans and Elsa moved to the tiny Valam Island on the Russian side. They built a house and started their new life here. The island was small and the family was growing, so Hans and Elsa started building a homestead on the Norwegian side of the river. They were connecting the shores and traditions. But the happiness didn't last long. At the age of 22, Elsa died, leaving behind her husband, 2 sons and a daughter. Hans couldn't stay there any longer. He took the kids, moved to southern Norway and never returned. A grey stone was left in the valley with Elsa's name on it, and the white swans that returned to the native shores year after year. Years went by, the world changed. The river divided the countries, each of which wanted to use the rich old valley. Up until one day when someone asked, what is more important, a factory or a tree, a bird's nest or a dam, a bear's den or a new bridge? And this is how 3 countries in the rich old river valley of the high north decided to protect the nature in the valley. Across the 3 borders connected nature protection areas, Pasvik-Inari Trilateral Park was created. I'm just a human. I don't shape world's future. I'm not in charge of the whole planet. I simply love this river.
Bare älskar den här älven.
Muutoksen rähistötään joulua. Minä vain rakastan tätä jokea.
Я просто люблю эту реку.